Hey everybody, David here, and today I want to talk about Moon Knight Episode 4, The Tomb. And what should I say about this episode? I'm going to talk about the things I liked. I'm not going to talk about things I didn't like because really there was nothing I didn't. So far, there has been nothing I disliked about this show. Some people might say I'm too easy on stuff that I watch, but maybe I'm just, that type of person. I don't see the negative stuff and then they don't bother me like other people get bothered by. But it does seem like this show has been getting really good reception from a lot of people. So it seems like everyone has embraced this show. And me, yes, I have definitely embraced it and loved it. Depending on the last two episodes, this could surpass WandaVision for me as my new favorite MCU series so far. Because currently, WandaVision holds the title for that, but I can easily see Moon Knight taking it over if the last two episodes really end well. So, and if not, it will definitely be a close second as my favorite series. So, what are the things that I really like that have stood out to me? I watched the episode at 5 a.m. this morning, as I usually do, before going to work. So I try to retain a lot of the things that are deep in my mind right now. I definitely love the stuff with Mark and Steven and Layla. I thought, the interactions with them, especially the crush that Steven has on Layla, I really liked it. I've been loving it since episode 2, since he met Layla, because obviously there was that little crush going on that you could tell that he had on her, even though he's Mark's wife. And when he kissed Layla, I thought it was so funny that Mark managed to take over control of the body and punch him just for that brief second there. It was so funny. I laughed out so loud at 5. I didn't know I could laugh like that very early in the morning because I'm like super tired while watching the show. So that was really fun. I love the stuff in the tomb, everything when they were like searching for everything, because it kind of gave that Egyptian mythology feel to it. Like I sort of got like Indiana Jones and Mummy vibes from those scenes, and it got creepy when that creature came out and tried to attack. I think I even jumped at one point because I was like, what is this thing, and is it going to eat them? So I thought that was really cool. I But the big thing that I think I can take away from this is the last maybe 15-20 minutes of the episode, where first let me get to Layla, because we get a little bit of her father's backstory in this, that he was killed a long time ago, and we find out from Ethan Hawke's character Arthur that Mark was there when her father died, and he never told her this. This was kind of implied by some fans in one of the previous episodes, that there were hints about that past that they were going to get to, which is from the comics, and they do it. Although the way Arthur implied sounded like Mark was responsible for the death, but according to him, no, he was there when it happened, but he was not involved in the actual death. Some people are speculating, well, what if it was this third personality that we're all expecting to show up soon? What if that was the personality that killed her father? That's a very possible scenario also. After all, when Mark, got wiped out and lost some time in the previous episode, we Mark and Steven don't know who was in control at that moment. So I don't know when they're gonna. It has to be the next two episodes for sure, unless they leave it for the very end. But I think that's a bad idea. I think they should reveal it in the next episode, because now you have to wonder, well, who's in control now, or are they all knocked out? I think this third personality actually is going to be in control in the next episode. So I'm really excited to see what next week is going to bring, because now we're caught up with the critics who watched all 4 episodes. Now they don't know and we don't know. So it's going to be really exciting to see everybody's reaction this time around to what's going to happen next. Now we can get into the big twist at the last 20 minutes, I would say. We learn after Steven gets shot by Arthur twice, I think, he falls into the water, and then all of a sudden he goes somewhere. We don't know. We think, is he knocked out? Is he going to heaven? I have no idea. But he wakes up and he's in a mental institution, and I'm like, oh crap, what is going on? And as they're revealing the mental institution and that he's there, and we're seeing all these people that, you know, he came in contact with, including Arthur, who's like the doctor, I'm thinking, oh my God, is this going to turn into like a Beautiful Mind type of twist? Because if you watch the movie A Beautiful Mind with Russell Crowe, it's literally about a guy who's schizophrenic, but you don't know that in like the first 20-30 minutes of that movie. You think he's actually a detective doing this detective work, searching around for clues and stuff. And then when the reveal, sorry, spoiler alert for who never seen this movie, you should have, because it's a really great movie that was nominated for many Oscars. Yeah, you find out, oh, this isn't a detective story. This is a story about a guy that has mental illness. So it's very similar to that, in my opinion. It was like a beautiful. So I thought, don't tell me all of this that we've been seeing all this time was fake. Not that I wasn't finding it interesting. I was just like, so everything was nothing. No, 3 episodes of nothing, or 3.5 now. And thankfully. Well, I shouldn't say thankfully, because it would have been interesting to see them go the way they were hinting at. But then Mark eventually tries to escape after he meets Arthur and starts to remember, you shot me. He runs into Steven, and Steven is like, well, what's going on? I don't know. You remember we being shot? And he's like, yeah. And I'm like, oh my goodness. So this is not a dream? I mean, or this is a dream, or they're stuck in their own subconscious. That's how I looked at it. And then when both of them see this hippopotamus and talking to them, I'm like, oh my God, what is going on in this episode? I'm loving every minute of it. And this is the one that like blew my mind. And when I saw the hippopotamus, she's like, hey there. And then it cuts to black with both of them screaming. I'm like, oh my God, why? I need to see more now. So yeah, I'm going to say this was amazing. I enjoyed this episode a lot. It definitely has me pumped up for the last 2 episodes, because I don't know where they're going with this now. I'm guessing he's going to have to wake up soon, and so he can go after Arthur, or else Arthur's going to release Emmett. Or was that hippopotamus Emmett? Who knows? But look, I thought the episode was great. I want you guys to comment below and tell me your thoughts on this episode. Did you really enjoy it, or are you not too sure yet? Let me know in the comments section below. I think everybody's liking it, right? Yeah, I think we're all on the same page on this one. This show is freaking awesome. Oscar Isaac, man. That guy is amazing. To see the way he switches on and off to Mark and Steven, it's just so much fun. And now to see the 2 of them run into each other was like, that's really cool too. Yeah, I can't wait. So with that being said, guys, this is an episode I really loved. Tell me your thoughts. I hope you guys like this video, because that helps my channel. Actually liking the video, every video, it helps my channel grow. It helps show people that, okay, there's people that like what he's doing, so let's check this out too. As well as sharing the video. Sharing the video helps a lot, hopefully. Sometimes it's hard to get people's attention, but if you guys can share this video to people who you think could like it, let them know too. Say, hey, this guy also likes Moon Knight. Hear what he has to say about some of the things he really liked. He's not a negative guy like some other people out there. Not that being negative is a bad thing. I just don't like shitting on other people's work. And so I try to avoid the things that I don't like. If I do watch something I don't like, then I'm not going to talk about it. That's just a rule that I made since October. That, yeah, I'm going to change my philosophy on doing reviews. I'm only going to talk about the things I like. So with that being said, until next time, everybody, until next week, for sure, take care.